It's my. That was my intro.
Did you already
music.
start?
I did.
And that's how you started it?
I did.
That's so embarrassing.
I know. I tried doing the song, but
Welcome back for another Versus Challenge, folks.
Not good
Is
with
how
that.
it was supposed to start.
Welcome. So, yes, today's challenge is on single player versus multiplayer. I'm going to handle the multiplayer. This guy over here is going to do the single player. He's Kyle.
Fine.
I'm Kevin. I don't think we did that on the last one.
We did not.
But you know what? You should know us by now.
I think I said I'm Kyle, as you were saying, keep drink or keep on playing at the end, and that was the end of the last one.
Sounds about right. Sounds like something I would do. Oh, look, Super Mario All-Stars. That's Super Mario Bros. 3. So, today, single player versus multiplayer. We are going to be talking a wide range of different games on this one.
You're just going to see that pink background.
Yeah, just the pink background this time.
I have a lot of games.
We tried doing something new with with last week's.
Well, it
2 weeks ago.
It worked last week.
It did.
Or last time. This is
2 weeks
different.
ago. So, all right. Coin flip.
Oh,
Tails.
Sorry. It is tails.
And so I'm going to go first.
That's your call.
Yeah, I'll go first because you went first last time. I want to crack at it. You know.
Have I gone first every time?
Pretty much, yeah. So I'm gonna go first. Yeah. So.
All right. Rules are: you get 2 minutes to argue.
Yes.
At the buzzer, you will wrap up.
Yes.
And then I will get 2 minutes and a wrap up, and then rebuttal.
And tell why one of us is right, one of us is wrong.
And then we'll not decide amongst ourselves. Leave it up to the audience.
Absolutely. So it's up to you to tell us. So please comment, like, share, subscribe, follow us. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook,
Podbean, Spotify,
Apple Podcasts.
You look for us. You should find us at this point, guys. I'm pretty sure
we're almost everywhere, I think.
We are near.
We're worldwide. I know that.
We are near omnipresent.
Yes, we're worldwide, and we are getting a lot more traffic on our Instagram, which is awesome. So we've been getting a lot of people watching content. So, all right. So single player versus multiplayer. Multiplayer will go first. 2 minutes on the clock and go. Multiplayer. What? How could you not have more fun? You know, the more the merrier, right? So being able to play tons of games and look at what multiplayer games has come to. It's come to a multi-billion-dollar industry now. You know, you have all of these multiplayer games nowadays, like Rocket League and Fortnite and all that stuff. But just look at the beginnings of it. You know, you can say, you know, with Nintendo and Super Nintendo, but I look at like the Nintendo 64 with 4 controllers at one time. You know, you have the 4 controller ports. You have, you know, your racing games, your fighting games, your wrestling games. You know, WWF WrestleMania 2000, WCW NWO Revenge, WWF No Mercy. You know, those games were just pioneers in these massive multiplayer games. How could we not talk about GoldenEye 007, the 4-player battle mode? You get your buddies, you have a big tournament and say, "Hey, who's going to last the longest in this game?" That was the start of the battle royale, which we have now. You know, I mean, this is because of this. Look where we are now. You know, like let's look at our starts, and you look at sports games. Sports games are a ton of fun single player. They are great, but playing against someone and just being able to, like, you know, brag in their face, you know, your good buddy, and just being able to go out there and talk. You know, I look back at when growing up in middle school, we were playing on the 64 and we were playing, you know, March Madness games. And we would have these big tournaments and it would be like, you know, Duke versus North Carolina and stuff. And you would just battle through the bracket. Just multiplayer was just amazing. I'm out of time here. So I'm going to wrap it up here. But multiplayer was just look at what multiplayer turned into. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
All right, I'm going to partially rebuttal to start this off while you get my timer going.
Okay.
It's a multi-billion-dollar because they make you pay extra for everything nowadays. You want the cool car in Rocket League? You're paying $10 to get that Rocket League pack. Like, you want the best guns in Fortnite? You're paying for that shit.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that it's multi-billion-dollar because of that. I'm saying
but it partially is because of that.
Payouts, the millions of dollars of payouts that these people are getting because of these games. You know, they're going to tournaments.
Well, it's also, competitive is different than multiplayer.
That's what I'm saying, though. I guess competitive is multiplayer.
Yes.
So,
yes.
You know, when you look at Madden, you got the Madden tournaments, and those people are winning millions of dollars. You know, was that Ninja dude won like $17 million in his life, and now I know that a lot of people are playing, you know, single player online as well too, but I'll let you go into that.
Yes, let me go into that. Do I have a timer set?
Ready, set, and go.
All right, any game you want to play as a multiplayer, you're going to have to spend some time playing it on your own to get used to it. Like, there is the single player is necessary for any multiplayer game. Anything you're going to want to play against somebody, unless you want to look like an idiot, like playing it right off the bat, like you getting good at something, you play single player. You go through tutorials, you go through gameplay on your own, and that's fun. Like, this is, as soon as you start learning, this becomes an introvert versus extrovert conversation. Like, do you want to be sitting there playing against other people, or you want to just chill by yourself playing a game? Like, my favorite games have been story mode, one player games. Like, let me play through Halo. And I've played through Halo with my kids. Like, I replayed all of them multiplayer, cooperatively. But like, playing a game on your own is just, it's just your zen. Like, it's just, that's where I want to be. I want to be on my own, quiet. Well, maybe not quiet if you're playing like Call of Duty story mode, because that's just blowing shit up. But it's a preference to be able to just go through a good story on your own. Playing through Splinter Cell or Batman or Prince of Persia or like any of those games have awesome story modes. Single player, solo play, story modes. And you can even go through Mario Kart solo. Like, you go through and beat all the cups and, you know, get your 3 stars on every cup. Like, that's fun to do, to beat the game solo. Like, there's a time and a place for multiplayer, but even like going through NBA Jam is fun to do, playing everybody on your own and winning the championship at the end of that tournament. Going through Mario Kart, going through the tower against all the bad guys solo is a fun thing to do. So there's a place for multiplayer, but it doesn't happen without spending your time as a single player playing through games.
I mean, I look at like Fortnite. Fortnite is, you can play it single player,
no, you
but
can't.
if you're playing single player, you're playing with 99 other people,
right?
That you don't know.
Player Fortnite.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, you're doing a group, so I just think that there's such this focus on multiplayer games rather than single player, because I mean some single player games with the campaigns, you know, with the campaign modes, you're beating in 15 hours.
Yeah.
You know, so it's, you know, some people might say, well, 15 hours is a long time.
Well, that doesn't take away from the game, but that's the companies gearing more towards multiplayer, so they give less to the campaign.
Maybe.
So games are designed to be more multiplayer because there's that money behind it.
So you're saying multiplayer is better?
No, I'm saying it makes more money, and that's the problem. I would rather buy a really good single player game. Give me Assassin's Creed, where it's a one player game. There's no online version of Assassin's Creed. You got to go through Rome. You got to go through Venice, whatever, killing whoever, but it's you. You're playing through that story. I would rather do that than go online and Fortnite and teabag somebody with a pickaxe on my shoulder.
I see. For me, it's got to be the type of multiplayer game, because I really am not a Fortnite fan. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry, people out there, but I'm not a Fortnite fan. But like Rocket League,
yeah.
Yes, there is a campaign mode, but it's not good at all.
Oh, the season?
The seasons is so
even
bad.
Even in the hardest level, you can.
You destroy them. Yeah, it's not even close. And but the multiplayer mode is just amazing. You know, like Rocket League, you can play for hours.
Yeah, and it's set up in a good way where you have
yes
divisions, and it's a
my
well thought out formula.
my favorite thing is just trying to get to the next ranking.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just that's a lot of fun. So, all right, awesome.
As always, we're going to leave this up to you guys.
Yes, please comment on our posts on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, wherever you find us, anywhere podcasts are found, as well as YouTube with the video aspect. And then also shout out to Reaper Apparel. Please buy their stuff. Use our link on our Instagram profile and to receive 10% off. So give us a check out.
And I'm going to say in this one, I looked into another brand called W. There are some energy drinks, and I recently got the sample pack to try to see if we wanted to do this. They're awesome. Yeah. I'm going to put something up. You haven't tried it yet,
nope.
But I'm jumping the gun and saying this is something we're going to want to put some links up for as well. It's like little powdery energy drinks. There's some with sugar, or not with sugar, with caffeine, some without caffeine. I've had a few of them. They're awesome. You get a shake shaker with like the ball in it, or like a strainer looking thing.
Yep.
But they're delicious. So I'm gonna.
It looks good. I mean, the stuff that they show looks awesome.
Yeah, there's no dye, so it just looks like a slightly colored water. But they're delicious. They're fruity and they're awesome, and I like them. They're energy drinks, but like it's not like I'm bouncing off the walls. Because like I have people that love Red Bulls and stuff like that, and I don't get it. This I get. I like it.
Also, since we're throwing out other companies too, there's also another shirt company or apparel company that I do with my own personal hockey training business, which is Iron and Steel Threads. Definitely give them a check out if you like hockey. They have some great stuff and stuff that's not even specifically related to just hockey, but just sports in general. Some good sayings. So Iron and Steel Threads, if you're interested, go to KS Training LLC, KS Training on Instagram. You can find the link for them on there, and you'll get 10% off there as well too. So Reaper Apparel, Terrible Gamers is the code for 10% off. Use our link, and it'll automatically be added to your cart. And then check out W as well too.
Well, yeah, but I haven't even gone through and figured out what the affiliate link or whatever it would be called and the promo code.
Hopefully, by the time that this goes up, we should probably have that all figured out.
And
so
things like that, I would hope.
But yeah, so give them a check out. You know, I think they call it sports or energy drinks for gamers.
For gamers, yeah, that's what it does. But it's good. It's good stuff. I'm definitely getting more.
Awesome stuff. So, as always, we are the Terrible Gamers Podcast. He's Kyle and Kevin. And as always, keep on playing.
And
See ya.
drinking.